Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Marshall Thundering Herd. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Marshall's offense will get the first swing today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Herd. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. A handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Took contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner is brought down. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Trying to run it. It's Larson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on third and goal. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So to avoid another punt here on the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Larson. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Marshall has the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The back's got it again. Powering through. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Miami. A fumble return for 6. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has being able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Lee.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And they'll run it with the draw play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. The spin move. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Hurricanes are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it here. A quick juke. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. And they'll use the ground game here. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So the offense with a first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Punt is fair, caught, but now up to see about that penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Running out of time in the pocket. He's escaping the pocket now. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quick throw to the left side. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown for the U. This passing game is on fire today. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for some space. It's Larson. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Defense is coming after him. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, thundering herd. That puts him on top in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense now operating in the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The pass is caught. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense operating from the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying the old counter play here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. 2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 20. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Marshall has the lead here, Kirk. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Marshall. This quarterback on fire today. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Hurricanes. No chance to catch it. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, look out. The football is free.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fights off a defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. That's a crucial score. Kurt makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now the important point after attempts. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what is the offensive coordinator?
The offense starts with a short field. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's lead. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it here. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Change of direction.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff to the back. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Important 2nd down play coming up. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They were holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.